Jungle Cruise, what started off as a cute little adventure film, the the glory days of live action Disney back in the old times of like Swiss Family Robinson and that, turned into a Pirates of the Caribbean knockoff. If you don't want any spoilers, that'll be the end of it, and I'll say it's a C minus. I'll probably never watch it again. And if I do watch it, it'll be a long, long time. On a side note, for some reason, the version I watched did not include any subtitles for when the people were talking Spanish. I'm guessing it's probably just something wrong with the file I was watching. So that's it. Spoiler time. Yeah, apparently The Rock is actually a conquistador with the people who came there to find the Tree of Life, and he turned against them because he didn't think that it was right to kill the natives, which it wasn't because they saved your damn life. And the people in the conquistadors were all cursed, and they, instead of being like the sea, like Pirates of the Caribbean, like part of the ship, part of the crew, they became part of the jungle, part of the crew, or some shit like that. They became part of the jungle, whereas like a bee person, and a snake person, and a plant person. And yeah, it was a Pirates of the Caribbean knockoff. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I know now they're talking about a sequel because it's like the #1 family film. The film didn't really leave it up for a sequel, because the whole purpose of the movie, when you break it down, is to cure the Rock and stop the conquistadors who are cursed. Okay, they did. The conquistadors are trapped in a mine or in the underground river, unless they decide to put the river back up, and then the water touches them and they come back to life, and they're destroying the villages down there until the Rock comes back and he has to fight them off or some shit like that. That could be a sequel, I guess. By the moment, they're stoned, he's cured, he's now mortal, and he's living with the doctor. And I can see some people complaining about this movie because it just kind of hit the whole feminist thing on the head, where it could casually just do the whole thing about how, back then they didn't let women do this type of things, and didn't let women wear pants that type of way back then. But they really kind of nailed it over your head the first couple minutes of the movie. Like, the first act of the movie, they really try to, nail it over your head. It's not just, taking a little wax hammer, like a little play hammer. They'd use it the doctor's office to see you twitch. They use a mallet to hit over your head about how men are evil and all that kind of shit. So that wasn't really letting that affect me, because the action of the adventure stuff, the swashbuckling stuff was at the time fine because that part was outweighing it. But yeah, I figured I'd mention it because the movie's kind of forgettable. Besides what I just said about it just being a Pirates of the Caribbean knockoff, that's about the most I can say about this movie. It's just a little adventure film that goes into the supernatural for some God knows reason. There's an evil German guy, which he could have been the main bad guy. Removing the conquistadors and the Rock being canceled. Could have just been bada bing, bada boom. Evil German guy from World War I. Hey, you got an evil German guy is all you need. Was the brother offensive? Because they said there were rumors about them changing a lot of his, having to go back and redo his scenes and keeping him out of the ad campaign because how horrible is he? The gay stereotype. No, he's posh. People don't watch British TV and that kind of stuff. The people who are stuck up, if you ever watched Gilligan's Island, Muffy, that kind of shit. That's posh. That's what he was. He was a flamboyant, posh person. There are a lot of flamboyant, posh men who aren't gay. They may be bi, but they're not gay. This one's just gay. Jack Whitehall, that's his name. The guy that played the brother. Him. Couldn't think of his name, but he did a couple comedy specials that I liked. I thought that kitty was cute. Of course, I like cats. Like I said, I think the movie should be a one and done, but since it made a lot of money for him, or it's outperformed what it was supposed to do. I guess they're gonna make a sequel where it's like I said. I guess someone's gonna go into the Mayan area, find it, probably get trapped in the box where Emily Blunt was trapped, and lift the lever, and the water's gonna rise and release them, and the queen of the queen of the village will send Rock a letter saying, "You have to come back, or they'll kill us. They'll kill all our children, or some shit like that." And he comes back and fights them. Probably along the lines of it will end with him freeing them from the curse so that he can kill them, or some shit like that. Actually, probably like Emily Blunt frees them from the curse and then she kills them. Yeah, C minus. I'll probably never watch it again. And hey, I know probably reviewing this movie cost me a couple of reviewer or subscribers, but hey, like I said, my other couple ones, I honestly don't care. People are gonna unsubscribe because this channel sucks. Even I admit that. I just do it out of boredom. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.